right, that should be better. All right, that should be better. All right, cool. I can hear myself now. All right, that should be better. All right, cool. I can hear myself. Is that better? Is that better? All right, that should be better. All right, cool. I can hear myself. Is that better? Is that better? All right, that should be better. All right, cool. I can hear myself. Better? Is that better? All right, that should be better. All right, cool. I can hear myself. Better? Is that better? All right, that should be better. All right, cool. All right, stop that. Should be better. All right, cool. All right, stop. Eat that one too. All right, I think we're good. Alright, it looks like we're live. Quality's good, and everything seems to be looking right. So I think we're good now. Alright, open up OBS. Back to this. Alright. Let's get it. Alright. That's my intro, and it's a work in progress. Just something for now. Once some editing skills get even better, then them shit's come in a little harder. Let me scoop this in. Might be a little too close. Alright, seems pretty good. It's a little creepy. Alright. So I'm just gonna do some scrolling. And yeah, just check out some videos. I got a bunch of shit always popping up, always some crazy shit. I've always got an opinion on things, but check some shit out, man. Gotta start with a scuffle, I guess. Shit.
Ooh, fuck. Wait, come on,
Man, that officer came in with the fat ass can of mace. I mean, he wasn't playing. Bruh. He let them boys have it. Now they just running around scrambling, man. He ain't even care. He ain't trying to arrest nobody. He said, fuck it. All right, I broke it up. That's all I'm going to do. Fuck it. The security came out spraying them like roaches. The captions fucking stupid. Yeah, that's fucking. You can't be serious, man. Hold on, man. I gotta listen to this shit.
Not guilty or guilty. Count one, murder in the second degree, intentional murder. What is your verdict? Not guilty or guilty?
Not guilty.
For count number two, manslaughter in the first degree for intent. What is your verdict? Not guilty or guilty?
Guilty.
For count number four, murder in the second degree, felony murder. What is your verdict? Not guilty or guilty?
Guilty.
For count number five, burglary in the first degree for intent. What is your verdict? Not guilty or guilty?
Guilty.
For count number 6, criminal possession of a weapon in the third degree. What is your verdict? Not guilty or guilty?
Guilty.
For count 7, robbery in the first degree for intent. What is your verdict? Guilty, not guilty or guilty?
Guilty.
Is this a verdict unanimous?
Yes.
Yes.
So why does the caption say this if there's all these extra charges on them? Like, I don't understand why they fucking, like, what? Watch this man's reaction after the court finds him guilty of killing a social worker who knocked on his door by mistake. But then there's all these fucking charges they were hitting him with. Like, what does this fucking comment say, man? Because yeah, this commentary ignorant as fuck, bro. How am I guilty? I have a Muslim hat on. Bruh. Because the way they knocked on the wrong door, she died. Ultimately, this person is wrong for what he did. Please have the right address. Going to deal with people. Because they... This motherfucker's justifying this shit, bro. Like, I don't fucking understand. Exactly. I don't get why they're talking about robbery and burglary. See, that's I'm people on the same shit I'm on, bro. Bro, I don't even understand. The whole shit just didn't make any fucking sense. That shit was stupid, man. Hold on, Jeezy. What we got from Jeezy? Sorry, just a little side tangent, bro. My bad. Folks, Jeezy fan. I always love Gucci Mane. What is this about? Why is it? Did Jeezy just drop some new shit or what? I mean, I don't even listen to fucking the Democrats. Jeezy, happy 40th, DSS strikes again. What the fuck? I don't. Sometimes these fucking things just be stupid as shit. It just pisses me off. I get stuck on these dumbass rabbit holes and they don't even matter for shit. But yeah, I just don't understand why this is the caption. Like, I don't. Stupid. What's next? Yeah, basketball clip. University of Nebraska Omaha Police safety security cameras show the moment 2 vehicles fell into a sinkhole on Tuesday and how the drivers were able to get out. Bro, fucking a sinkhole in the middle of the city? Is it good on this side? I think this is good on that side. All right. Might move it over just a little bit. Move it down. All right. That should be good. I need a bigger screen so I ain't gotta fucking lean in to read this shit. Just make this shit wider. I mean, I could zoom it in. That's a little bit better. That was a fuck up my thing though. There we go. Alright, run that video. Probably no sound. It's a traffic camera video. Alright, run that back. I missed it. Just these cards right here. Damn. Yo, why the fuck? Yo, why did that happen? Why did that happen? And who's gonna pay me for that shit? Cause I know my insurance ain't gonna cover that bullshit. Who the fuck do I go to talk to? Who do I talk to about having my car fixed because the city, a hole fell open in the middle of the city? Somebody gonna pay for this shit because there ain't no way I'm paying out of pocket for this. Does insurance even cover this? Bruh. Yo, this shit whack. That shit sucks, bro. Did my camera just freeze? Fuck. Why my camera always freezing? Why is my camera always freezing? My CPU ain't running hard, nothing. Oh, that bullshit. My bad, yo, my bad. I'll do some tech support. There we go. Yeah, that shit's crazy though. Who's gonna pay for that shit? Cause if I'm the dude in the hole, bro, I'm not paying for this shit. Anyways, next video. Hit it with the bruh out of nowhere. I don't think. I mean, it could just be my opinion, but I don't think you're assaulting the right person. I think you need to be assaulting your husband, bro, because that's kind of out of pocket right there. But he don't care about you at all. I'm trying to fit this shit in the frame right. I think that's going to be the best bet right there. Yeah, I think she's assaulting the wrong person because I think your husband is the one that needs to be getting beat like that because that's just crazy. That man trying to give you something and you worried about the wrong person.
Oh my God.
Got your ass dog walked and worked, bro. Like, fuck. Yeah, I think your husband is the one that need to be getting his ass whooped though, because that don't yeah. She taking her anger on the wrong person. I mean, I've seen the one obscene gesture.
Israel va a ir. Que siguieron en las semifinales van a estar por esta calle número 1 que siempre es difícil de coger la aceleración. Que le van a entregar a que se vaya la carrera hacia el oro. Ahí recibe Jorge Hernández. Ella pone primero. España va a ser campeona de Europa sub-20. Histórico. Ahí está, por delante de Francia. Maravilla España. Oro en 4%. Para España en el 4%. O sea, lo de Ander Garayar se lleva 2 medallas de oro. E Israel va a ir por la calle 1. Bueno, pues con la marca más discreta, los 40-65 que es.
Hey, bro, I don't even think those are fast times, though, because I think the Americans be cooking that shit. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, I mean, everybody do that shit. It's just you dead, bro. Like, gonna cook you, you know? I mean, yeah, it is what it is. I feel like it's bad optics as of right now, but yeah, man. Hey, man, to each his own shit. It's one of them spring-loaded ballistic Jones. One of them shits from Call of Duty. That shit got the reload? Oh, no, it's actual gun. Yo, I thought that shit had the reload. Nah, wait. Yeah, no, that's an actual gun. When they got a gun knife. Yo, I ain't never seen a fucking gun knife. That's crazy. A gun knife is insane.
Six shot, 22 revolver. This is the Malley gun. Check this thing out. It is a 6-shot, 22 revolver in a knife. That thing is so cool. Full video soon.
Yeah, that shit's dope. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Bringing a gun to a knife fight. Nigga, you thought you was about to get what's that movie? Fuck, what's that fucking movie? It's like the fucking Romeo and Juliet, but the fucking damn, bro, I can't even think of it, but nigga, just imagine having that. Niggas like, hey man, I'm challenging you to a knife duel. I said, all right, pull up with this bitch. Bro, that nigga's fucking cooked, bro. Fuck, you done fucked up, man. You fucked with the wrong one today. We got here. I'm gonna skip it. We got here. Bro, I mean, it was just a matter of time. It's not like you take down one, he's the stepson of Ellen Mitchell. Yeah, bro, I'm like, you take down one, it's not like niggas are just gonna be gone. Like, it's to get the head off a fucking Hydra, bro. One, you take one nigga out, next one just gonna rise up, bro. Like, there's no, what they expected was gonna happen.
Se los entregaron para que los matara. Somos Grupo Delta del GP3 y nosotros nos deslindamos de la manta que pusieron los corrientes de los reyes en el poblado de Cotica, donde mencionan al general Ernesto Joaquín Geminiano Jiménez. Nosotros no pusimos esa manta, nosotros no mandamos ese mensaje, nosotros no atacamos. Elementos de Sedena, nuestra pelea no es con el gobierno, es contigo, Poncho la Quirigua, bicho de los reyes, maníaco y su bola de ratas, extorsionadores, cobardes, mata inocentes. Como el general hizo buen trabajo al retirar al vendido corrupto del teniente Navidad, que trabajaba por ustedes y levantó y les entregó a la municipal de Cotija 3 jóvenes y por medio de la policía de los reyes se los entregaron para que los mataran. Ahora sacas esa manta, bicho cobarde, corriente mugroso. Traidor, ten respeto y da la cara al pueblo aguacatero empresario. Ya no te quieren en los reyes ni en ningún lugar.
I don't know what the fuck that nigga just said. No idea what that nigga just said. But apparently an American, a young bull from Orange County, California, he's the top dog in the cartel now. That nigga's in charge. And yeah, we just have to deal with it, I guess. I mean, what are they gonna really do? I mean, they capture him, and then another nigga just gonna pop up, bro. So I'm like, bro, it ain't even our business, but we don't make it our business. Shit, we always in somebody's shit. Basketball. South LA's notorious 50 block corridor. Minors are sold nightly in plain sight. A girl can be missing in the afternoon and on this street by nightfall, swallowed up before anyone even knows where to look. Steve Hilton is done with the excuses. If elected governor, he's going to shut it down with raids, arrests, and real consequences for traffickers. This isn't just a problem, it's a full-blown child trafficking epidemic exploding under California's watch. Why isn't anyone out here fighting for these kids? Yeah, man, I mean, yeah, it's fucking disgusting, bro. I see it all the time. I mean, I'll be driving down the streets, down Colfax in my city. Bro, there's prostitutes all up and down that motherfucker, but the cops don't care. The cops don't do shit. They just drive right past them. Nigga, I've been pulled over. Nigga, and I'm looking on the block like, bro, you gonna pull me over for some nothing? I got pulled over for nothing. This nigga was looking at my plate wrong. I got pulled over, but you just drove past like 8 prostitutes, bro. Like, what? Go find some fucking business. I'm like, it's not like I got a problem with the police, but bro, you're bothering me on some bullshit. Oh, I read your tag wrong. Thought it was expired. Nigga, fuck you. But I mean, like, you just drove past 8 prostitutes, my nigga. You ain't do shit over there. Fuck out of here. And Karen Bass, yeah, she's. Karen Bass a fucking joke, bro. Like, California's a clown ass city, so I mean it makes sense. Or California's a clown ass state. Los Angeles is a clown ass city.
Over 10,000 potholes, and in the last we fixed over 10,000 potholes, and in the last couple of weeks we fixed almost 300. So we are going to continue doing that. And until all the potholes are fixed. And what we're doing here is asking people to report on 311 when they see a pothole, because we certainly don't want cars damaged or people to be, have difficulty with that.
Now, we saw you fill a pothole with asphalt here just a few minutes ago, and you're encouraging people to call 311, but guess what? We know people. I work with people who've called 311. Nothing happened. The pothole was never repaired. They called several times over a couple of months. What do you have to say about that?
Let me just tell you that in the last 2 months, 3 months, we have fixed over 10,000. We have a lot more to fix, but I think this is a reflection of decades of lack of investment in our infrastructure, and we are definitely addressing that.
Talk about that. I mean, we spend so much less here in LA than other cities do. For example, New York or San Diego, San Francisco. And we haven't repaved a single city street here since last summer.
Well, let me just say that we have much more we need to do, which is why I've been developing a comprehensive infrastructure plan. Again, this is a situation that has existed for a very long time, and we are absolutely addressing it. We need to invest more in our infrastructure, and that is something that we are definitely going to do.
I mean, but these things take a lot of time. I think it was you who was saying, or somebody, that they're going to repave something like 60 lane miles of city streets this year. Well, there's 22,000 lane miles in the city of Los Angeles.
There is
a tiny fraction.
There is a lot to do, and we need the resources to make sure that it is done. And I think 60 miles will be an accomplishment that needs to happen. But you could look at every aspect of our infrastructure, and it is the same issue. Because if you don't invest for decades, then don't be surprised that you have these problems.
You're running for re-election, and you've got a challenger.
Bro, these niggas got cameras in the potholes. Like, these motherfuckers is driving right over a fucking camera. Bro, that don't make no goddamn sense. These niggas got cameras right in the goddamn pothole that they fucking. They ain't even like, I don't know, when I see a pothole, bro, I'll be trying to avoid it. These motherfuckers be driving straight through that. Like, what? Look, hit it. Like, bro, you ain't gonna avoid the pothole, man. Like, these niggas driving straight through the pothole. Bloop, bloop. Well, I think he went over it. But people just hitting them motherfuckers, bro, that shit gonna. I think they trying to get this shit. Look, boom, big ass pothole. Okay, they avoiding it. Boom, bloop. I mean, you can't really avoid that one. That one's fucking huge. California, failed state, expensive as shit, delusional as shit, and as we've seen recently, evil as shit. There's been all kinds of stuff coming out, you know. But everybody knows about the evils of Hollywood, you know, all the symbolism and you're not allowed to talk about Jesus and God, you know, it's all been, California's just a fucking Looney Tunes ass city, man. Oh, what was that? X. Talking about fucking Don Lemonhead, bro. I don't give a shit about Don Lemonhead. My mic even on? Okay, it is. No, nigga. It's a fucking crime. What are y'all even talking about? This coming from the New York Times, bro? What? W. Elon. Because what the fuck? I mean, he don't call out other shit, but... Okay, this dude is, his name is David. He's a artist, musician. He's on trial currently for some girl he was dating, underage girl that he was dating, going missing. She was found inside of his Tesla trunk, which is in the front. The frunk, I think motherfuckers be calling that shit weird. But yeah, she was found inside the trunk of this dude's Tesla, and he was just on concert, or he was on tour. He was doing a concert, and they called him, and he had to cancel the rest of his tour, and brought his ass back out. But that shit's just Yo, why they put this fucking music on? Why they do that, bro? I can't. Internet's not a real fucking place, bro. Oh my god, the internet is not a real place. I mean, those don't even. Okay, those are two different pairs of shoes. They didn't look. Okay, those are the four. That's crazy. Yeah, but nah, man, that shit's disgusting, bro. Underage girl. I guess he even made songs allegedly about her and stuff. Hey, I got this same mop bucket. I'm not a serial killer though, but I got this same mop bucket. That shit's crazy. It's a good ass mop bucket. That shit's wild though. scared the shit out that fucking waste management nigga, bro. So fuck. He's in there. He's in here. Yeah. That nigga probably shit on himself, bro. You thought he smelled bad from the fucking garbage, nigga. Nah, that nigga stank now. Yo, that's a hell of a hiding spot. So fuck. Get this nigga. Get this nigga. Oh man. Is there a sound to this fucking video? I don't think it is. I think it's just music. Yeah. Hero bus driver. Well, clearly, I say wrote that. Bus driver. No, this cartel shit getting fucking out of hand, man. Let's see. Bus drivers not only saved the passengers, but also took out the cartel's Sicarios. Their car was rammed into the road divider and got stuck, so they ran away. Bus driver made the watch below for driver perspective. I'm surprised the Sicarios didn't start busting at that nigga, bro. That shit's wild. Hey, man, he saved all them people, though. W. Bus driver, shit. He wasn't about to, hey, man, I bet you he kept his job, too. Shit, he wasn't playing. He need to make that money. That's wild, bro. Yeah, he saved everybody on that motherfucker. Pin their ass on the wall. Your bus driver wasn't playing.
Como estaba ya en los carros, se bajaba.
The cartels run Mexico, man. Yeah. Fucking Scheinbaum. She ain't got no fucking control. I was just looking at a video of her ass. I think it was on Instagram.
You should be ashamed of yourself not standing up. You should be ashamed of yourself. That is why I'm also asking you to end deadly sanctuary cities that protect the criminals and enact serious penalties for public officials who block the removal. You should be ashamed of yourself not standing up. You should be ashamed of yourself. That is why I'm also asking you to end deadly sanctuary cities that protect.
Bro, I literally hate Instagram online because I can't never find whatever the fuck I'm looking for, bro. Can't never fucking find it. More cartel blockades, bro. Hold on, let me find this real quick. I can't never find what the fuck I'm looking for on Instagram. I do not know how to use Instagram online. Reels, notifications, dashboard, profile. Profile maybe? Oh, there it goes, okay. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, you know what? I could have swore I was on Instagram. Huh. Wonder if I'm on the wrong one. I don't know. I'll find it later. I don't know. I'll find it later. It is what it is. But yeah, I feel like Shine Bomb ass ain't doing shit over there in Mexico. I could have sworn I heard keys in my hand. I wish my camera would stop tripping. Fuck going on. But yeah, man, this cartel shit getting out of hand. Way out of hand.
¡Baja la cabeza! ¡Baja la cabeza! ¡Baja la cabeza! ¡Ay, no! ¡Ay, no! ¡No! Baja la cabeza, baja la cabeza, baja la cabeza. Ay, no.
Yeah, man, that shit's crazy, man. Fuck. Pray for Mexico. They're going through it right now. They are going through it right now, bro. Was I on YouTube when I seen that? Let me see. No, I don't think I was on YouTube. Let's see. I spelled it SH. Yeah, I spelled it wrong. Hold on. Okay. I'm sure it's going to be in Spanish, but it might translate it. My CPU so high. Is that what my...
If you have one of these, your home's ready for an upgrade. Get the smart central heat pump that warms in winter, cools in summer, and uses up to 4 times less energy. It's quieter, cleaner, and built for every season.
Identificados, pero sí. Sí se va a hacer un trabajo más profundo para saber cuál tiene relación directa con una organización criminal. Hay otras que, como usted bien sabe, solo se fueron dedicadas a desinformar, pero sin una vinculación criminal.
Sería todo de mi parte. Muchas gracias.
Don't make sense to watch that. I don't speak Spanish, right? Damn, I was hoping it was gonna be in English. I guess we could watch some commentators talking about Scheinbaum's ass. PBD, Valuetainment. I feel like my shit moving slow. Is my camera frozen again?
Mexico, 1 minute. Hey, everybody goes to Cancun. It's a nice place to go. We're gonna go have some fun. Let's go to Puerto Vallarta. You turn on the video. You're watching stuff on X. It looks like a movie on what's going on there. So overnight, this El Mencho is calling the police, telling them, "You guys better get out the way. You better let us do this." And now they're doing that. So when you see that yourself, how concerned are you for that not to leak up? This is an organization that was selling fentanyl, that was coming up to us, that we lost a lot of kids, a lot of families were lost. How do you visualize what's going on in Mexico right now with the killing of El Mencho?
Well, it's not just that, Patrick. It's that President Trump had the foresight to designate those cartels as foreign terrorist organizations. He recognized the true threat they were to the American people. I look at Mexico and how for years they have allowed these cartels and these criminal elements to gain strength. Joe Biden's administration allowed them to get rich. It's a billions and billions of dollar industry that they've had on trafficking people and children and drugs. And by having that open border and allowing the cartels to do whatever they wanted to do to victimize people and profit off the deaths of not just Americans, but people around the world, that's the consequences that Mexico's facing today. You look at those pictures and those videos of Mexico, that's what happens in a country that doesn't push back on criminals, that doesn't enforce the law, that doesn't stop those activities in their cities. So that's the reality of what America could look like in just years to come if President Trump wasn't doing what he's doing. If you allow those criminals to embed themselves and get root in our cities.
Yeah, she could say all this, but I mean, clearly Trump has other obligations to fulfill, other interests that he's more concerned about than the cartels. He did designate them as, foreign terrorists or domestic terrorist groups, but yeah, it's not really. If he cared about drugs and cartels, then he wouldn't have went after Venezuela on the same shit, because Venezuela doesn't ship nearly as much fucking fentanyl or cocaine or marijuana to America. 60% of the drugs come from fucking Mexico. 60% of the drugs that are coming into our country come from Mexico, and a lot of the fentanyl and shit comes from China. And I feel like, it's just an oil grab. It should have nothing to do with stopping. I mean, of course, he, is fighting against illegal immigrants and stuff, and he shut the border down. But one thing about essays, bro, if there's a will, there's a way. And Trump shut down the way they had, so they will find another one. That's for sure, man. They gonna dig holes, and they gonna drop that shit off in a helicopter and shit. You see, nigga, the cartels, they got money, bro. They militaried up. They out there in SWAT gear, bulletproof vests. They got the vest with the clip pockets. They got hella mags, So, I mean, Trump and them can say they doing what they doing, but I don't know. I think she giving Trump more credit than it's needed.
That's what happens, is that you have a government like the Mexican government now that's just fighting to even survive. And I know from President Sheinbaum, her experience is down there. She's partnering with the president now, but she has absolutely recognized how vulnerable she is, how she has people around her and even in her cabinet that she can't trust to necessarily do the right thing to protect Mexico. And that's why we see this as such a volatile situation today.
Do you want to know where to invest $1,000 right now? Well, forget about AI, quantum computing.
I got two questions there. One of them is, I'm glad you said that. The reason for me being excited about how hard you guys were pushing for getting rid of illegal immigrants is because they're out here. They're everywhere, right? And there's plenty of them that are even trained by Al-Qaeda that are insiders. They're just waiting for an opportunity. And if all of a sudden they get bigger in a certain city, Minneapolis being one of them, but there's plenty of them out there around the nation, and another president comes in that's not strong on crime, then what happens to all those innocent people that are living there? So it's a very tough job, and I applaud you guys for taking on this tough assignment. I don't think there's any winning for you with media when it comes down to this job. I just don't think there is. I think there's winning at the ballot polls. I think there's winning with the families, but I don't think you're going to win the media race with this specific thing. Going to Mexico, do you think Sheinbaum is an honest player? Do you think she is? I know you sounded like you were being fair with her, but, you know, from my end, some of the criticism when once asked about, you know, how to deal with the cartel, she was like, I don't want U.S. to be involved. Let us handle this. We have this. Obviously, she doesn't have any control of it, and some are sometimes criticizing her, saying, wait a minute, is there a narco state here going on, or is she a real player, or is she kind of controlled by them as well? What is your position on Sheinbaum?
Well, let me give you my opinion on it. I've had conversations with her, but I also will just say that part of my opinion on this situation is that she feels very much that she doesn't know who she can trust in her own government. I've been disappointed in her leadership. She could have shown more strength in the last year to partner with President Trump when he first offered it extensively. But I also know that she recognizes that her government is very tenuous, that if she uses wisdom and discernment and she can come to a better spot rather than declaring a war with the cartels when she knows that her military may not even be willing to fight to defend the country, that she may have people within her own military or in her own cabinet which are facilitating a lot of the work that the cartels are doing. So yes, I think she should be bold. Yes, I think she should be strong. I've been disappointed in her. I also recognize she's got a different element going on in Mexico than what many leaders have. She has embedded criminals in her government that make it a very difficult situation for her to really know that she can be successful. I don't think she knows that she can be successful because she doesn't really know if the people who are around her are on the team to defend the country of Mexico.
What a way to run what a job to have. Who wants that job, right? You don't even know, but you appointed them, right? Meaning her. So how can you U.S. help facilitate in finding out if some of those guys are real players or not? Is this somewhere where, you know, where our intelligence can play a role on giving intel to her to make her smarter? But then you have to know if you 100% trust her as well to give that intel to her. Is that a role we can play to educate her with her team?
We do. We have some security agreements with them where we share information. I know our intelligence agencies work with them as well. But we recognize the individuals there as well, and want to know that we're partnering with people who will use it wisely and not use it against the United States. But the President Trump has been very aggressive in building a relationship with the president and letting her know that if she truly wants to take out these cartels and destroy, their network of what they're doing to profit off of the destruction of the people of Mexico and the United States, and stop the gun running, the drug running, the human trafficking, that he'll be there to support her in that. I hope she grabs a hold of that assistance while she has the chance, because this president has been extremely aggressive in identifying who those terrorists are and letting them know that he's going to take them out. And even this action that just happened now in Mexico, that's a very powerful action we haven't seen against these cartels for a very long time. But it wouldn't necessarily be necessary, except the Biden administration allowed them to get so strong. They allowed them to become so profitable that they will do anything.
Why do you think?
Why do you think? I think they recognized that may have been something that they could allow to have happen, to let the amount of people into this country that they needed to get a corner on a powerhouse to elect Democrats to office and control the country. With that invasion of people that crossed our borders was millions of people, and I think they believed that no future president would have the tenacity to truly deport people that weren't supposed to be here, to truly go after those individuals who came in that were dangerous. President Trump we've already, with the department, partnered with other law enforcement agencies. We've removed over 1,000 people, I think 1,500 people that have been on the known and suspected terrorist watch list. People that are known terrorists that were let into this country through that Biden administration.
Fuck, man, I think my shit was paused. I think my shit was muted when I was saying that shit. But she did it again, so they keep accusing Biden of this and praising Trump for that, but the cartels have been in power for decades. This isn't a new thing. Like, the cartels have had power for a while. I mean, it's not... They have people in their pocket. They have governors. They have police chiefs. Like, it's not a new fucking development, bro. Like, she says Biden has allowed them to do this. Biden has allowed them to do that. Clearly, she's Republican. But it's not Biden. Like, the cartels are gonna do what they do, bro. Like, it's not... It has nothing to do with Joe Biden. Yeah. We saw that El Mencho was on the fucking phone with some officer in the department, and El Mencho was telling him, like, bro, why are y'all calling me? Why are y'all doing this? Why are y'all doing that? So, yeah, it's not, I don't think, it's not a thing. It's not Joe Biden's fault. Like, shit's been going on for decades. It's not. El Chapo wasn't in power when Joe Biden was in office. So, I mean, he probably was as the vice president, but El Chapo came into power way before that. So it's not like...
Open border policy that we have to go out and find and make sure that we're removing them before they take a terrorist action against the United States from inside our own borders.
Yeah, no question. And for me,
men over 60 should not be running, lifting, or crunching. There's a smarter way.
The only way to be an equalizer, like the great equalizer to the 12 million that came here illegally to 15 million, is the voter ID. If the voter ID goes in, then that can cancel each other out, right? Because then you're kind of like, what's the point of deporting them in? But then that's got to get through House, Senate. That's going to be complicated for it to pass. It's going to be tough to do that. But I think that is a very, very necessary. If you need 2 forms of ID and a Social Security to be able to shovel snow in New York, you can definitely find a way to get an ID to vote. What are your thoughts there?
No, I wholeheartedly agree. I think it is imperative to the future of our country. We need to know that the people who elect our leaders are people that say that they are, that they're people who live in this country, the United States citizens, get the opportunity to register to vote, that they get the chance to cast their vote, and that we know we can trust it. That is why, under our statute, Congress passed a law that said our critical infrastructure that maintains the integrity of our government, that runs our country, our very worst day, if we had a horrible terrorist attack or something devastating happened, this department under FEMA is the agency that's entrusted to run the government. And the making sure that our elections have that integrity too is just as important to maintaining the future of our country as our electricity, as our food supply chain, as our military. All of those are critically important, but Congress itself put in law that our elections need to be able to be trusted and ensured as well to maintain that safety.
If that passes, we will put a very big party together here in South Florida if it passes. It's a massive thing. We're already planning on doing something big on 4th of July, but if it passes, I think there's a lot of enemies that'll push back on that.
If you love this country,